Oh, Lexi, I'm moving too fast for you. All right, gang. Almost 12 o'clock. I'm going to give a minute or two. You get to watch me play with my dog while we're live. So when it's noon, we will work on the knee today. In the meantime, play with Lexi. Lexi play. Lexi play. Lexi play. Lexi play. You want to work on your knees? We're going to work on doggy knees. Joints, very healthy to get some motion. Motion is lotion. Yes. Doggy knee. Doggy knee. Knee dog. Knee dog. Dog knee. She likes it. Okay, other side. Other side. We're working. Motion is lotion. People. Very simple concept. Very simple. She likes it. We'll do the hind ones later. We'll give one more minute. Working on our knees. Today. Oh, she's gonna give me a massage. There it is. Yep. Yep. Are you enjoying this, folks? All right, we're gonna get started. We're gonna do VITAL15, 15 minutes of motion. You guys on Facebook, I'm gonna try and different here. Let's see. I can keep it there. Waving. Hi, folks. All right, so 15 minutes. Make sure you have a little bit of space around you. Lexi's enjoying it. So just a little bit of space. Today we are going to use two props. When we get there, we can worry a little more about it. We're going to use a couch, so that's why I'm doing it here. If you don't have a couch, you can do it up against a wall. So we're literally going to do the couch stretch later. And if you have a pillow or a ball of some sort, lacrosse ball or something like that, access to that, have it ready to go. All right, so we're getting moving, talking about the knee, all right, and starting like we did yesterday, a little bit of blood flow. Yesterday we went toe to head. Today we'll go head to toe. So starting up here, we're just going to work on getting our head going down as far as we can and back as far as we can. All right, so down and then back. All right, so see how that feels. We're spending a little time getting that motion through the head. Dr. Maha over there doing a little bit. Then we're going to look as far as you can to your left and as far as you can to your right. Are you going to jump in here, honey?
Here.
She's doing it over there. We should get her on film. Everyone wants to see her. All right, so just look in there. With that especially, I want you to notice if you have any differences side to side. So you can even do it into the camera. How far can you get to the right without compensating? How far can you get to the left without compensating? Is there an imbalance side to side? But we're just trying to get that blood flow. Again, make sure there's no issues there. Again, if we're sitting stuck at our desk, we just want to keep that healthy joints, all right? So let's go up to the shoulders. We're going to do little shoulder circles. Big pull back, big roll forward. All right, so big circles through the shoulders. Good. Then we're going to go back. Big circles, going back, high. Lexi, having fun? All right, so big circles through the shoulders. We shake that out. Let's open up the fingers a little bit. All right, so again, today's big focus on the knee. Yesterday we did foot and ankle. Again, happy to answer some questions. My head is cut off on the Facebook thing. I got to keep an eye on that. I'm trying that version. Was that landscape? All right, so switching hands there. Just get those fingers, grab each of the fingers, open it up. All right, back and forth a little bit. Yeah, we'll interlock our fingers and we'll get little circles there. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. Anyone get that reference? Sopranos? Strip club in the Sopranos? No? Okay, so we got the circles there. Here's a good one I like. Kind of a prayer position. All right, and then we're going to rotate as far down as we can, and then as far back up. All right, so rotating down and up. So that's going to give us a nice stretch through those wrists. Feeling good. Keeping that in one solid spot. All right, what do you think, Lexi? Good times? All right, good. All right, moving on from there, let's go to our hips. So we'll get a little bit of a spine twist. I'm getting some nice popping, cracking going. Popping, cracking. Good. Spending time there. And then we'll go to our hips. Side to side. All right, get it cracking. Side to side. Add the arm over the top if you're feeling fancy. Ooh yeah. Good stuff. Okay, from there, let's do some circles with the hips. So big circles, going from left to right, like a hula hoop, and go the other way with it. Right to left. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, coming on down to our knees. We're gonna spend a little more time here after this little blood flow warm-up piece. So knees going side to side, circles with the knees. Those are my feet going on the wood there, making silly noises. Lexi is loving it. All right, so we got all that going. All right, very good. Let's see now if we can come down into a kneeling position. All right, and I gotta fix this camera again. Thank you, Facebooks. Ooh. All right, Facebooks. So here, and we're gonna work on our kneeling position, and all I want to do is working into lunge deep and come out of that. All right, so trying to get some more range of motion into the knees. So this is 3, 4, and you should get a nice stretch back here, this quad, that back leg. So we're just working on going a little deeper and spend a little time on this last one. We're gonna try to keep that heel down, spend time going there. Again, this is getting that knee to open up. Yes, good. Play around with your angles here as you're squatting or as you're lunging. Make sure that the knee is not rolling out there, okay? From there, I actually want to stretch the hamstring out, so we'll do the opposite. Pull the toes back, all right? So here, and we're gonna hinge down, but also get a little bit of like a hamstring stretch. Going down, pull the toes back pretty hard. You can point the toes out of there as you go down, stretch nice and deep. Down, stretch. Hoo-yah. Lexi loves it. Okay, so one more there. So we got that nice and loose. Let's switch sides. So if you were doing the left, we're going to the right. That's what I'm doing here. Otherwise, you're going the other way. So we're bringing the knee over the toes as much as possible. Knee over the toes as much as possible. Keep that heel down. If you need to manually hold it down, that's okay. And work on getting as much range of motion into there as possible. We'll get one more here. And again, nice stretch on that back leg. For this one, I want us to hold into that bottom of the half squat, bottom of the lunge position. You can bring your chest over that so you get a nice calf stretch. That's where I'm feeling it. Everyone getting that? Getting that, honey? She's doing it back there. And that's a nice stretch for me. All right, so getting into our knees there a bit. All right, let's circle back to the middle here. And if you can, oh, we didn't do that one. Thank you. Thanks, honey. Director. So we didn't do this one on this side. Hamstring stretch. All right, pulling the toes back. And we're going down and back up. I'm gonna point the toe, go down, keep that tension, and then come back up. So we're trying to get a nice blood flow, but also better range of motion into this entire position here. Good. Get two more here. Pull if you want to use your hand, if you can reach. Get a nice big stretch there. Last one. Good. Nice and stretched out there. Oh, she's tagging the whale. Wagging the tail. All right. Use your hands on the floor here. Get into a bottom of the squat position if you can. So fine, I'm going to go a little bit on the side here. From here, I want us to do, I call these goalie knees, alternating goalie knees. So we're going to bring the right knee down towards the floor, back and forth. You can use Lexi to hold me there. So side to side if you can. If you have trouble with that, you need to use your hands. You can use that, bring it as much as you can down. Eventually, I'd like you to not use the hands and yawn. She just loves getting her butt up in the camera. Okay, so back and forth, alternating goalie knees. Okay, very good. So we're trying to continue to get some range of motion into the knees. So we're gonna go into a kneeling position here, okay? And as much as you can, here's a tough one. Again, play around with your capacity. You can cross the arms over here. We wanna keep one nice straight line from the ear, shoulder, hips, into the knee. One straight line. So what I don't wanna see is this, sitting back. It's a slightly different exercise. It's called a poor man's leg extension. All right, so all you're doing is leaning back, go as far back as you can, and then come back up. We're gonna do a few of these. So go as far as you can. You're gonna feel that strange stretch through the quads, all right? And lean back and come back. That's 2. We're gonna go for 5 reps here. Seeing if you can go a little bit further. Again, we're trying to get a little more stretch into the knees, pushing the hips forward as much as possible. And we're trying to, again, avoid any other compensations going on there. We're trying to keep it nice and steady. Lexi is blocking my Facebooks and the Instagram. So go back as far as you can without falling. Very good. All right, so we have that nice bend going. So now we want to, again, reset that a little bit and come back to these. We're just going to get a few reps of that hamstring stretch. All right, so we had the kind of extension. Now we're going into a little bit of that flexion. All right, good. 2, 3. All right, we're going to steal, again, if you have a pillow or a ball, all right, we're going to use one of these. You can just stick this in the back of your knee. So we get what we call a little bit of gapping. All right, so the ball probably serves a little bit better. If you don't have a little ball, lacrosse ball, or something like that, hopefully you can see that. And yeah, can't really see it actually. Yeah, give me the softball. So it's a little bit more visible for the camera. So softball, again, play around with this. But all we're trying to do is lean into it so we get a little bit of almost trigger point into the calf as well as into the hamstring, but we're trying to really open up that knee. Again, lacrosse ball, a little bit smaller, but that's going to give us a lot more opening. Ooh-wee. Feeling that? So she has the yoga ball, I think it's Jill Miller Yoga Tune-Up. Highly recommend her courses, her content for sure. And it's a little bit of a softer ball, so if you have that, that's good. So we're trying to go there, and again, we're trying to get that gapping. Lexi likes
for you.
any kind of ball, let alone a shiny, bright softball. So we did the right knee there. Let's switch over to the left. Helps to have the dog licking that. All right. Maha, visible, better for the Facebook crowd, less for the Instagram crowd. Hey, get out of here. So that's the softball, again, going in there. Woo. So it's opening up the knee. Maha's getting a nice stretch. Dr. Maha. All right, gang. If you have questions for this lady, you can go on her Facebook or Instagram. Instagram is @sexualhealingdoc. All right, so especially if you're, even if you have a very healthy relationship, what's happening?
She's doing a stretch.
She's doing the stretch. All right, good. She didn't like that promo. I see a question just came in there, I think. All right, so we're trying to get that to open up the knee. Very good. Boom, boom. All right, the next one we're going to do is the couch stretch. Let me see what that question was. Yes, we are going to do these online sessions 12 Pacific time every day, Monday through Friday. So, yes. And Mona loves Maha. All right, so couch stretch. So I'm going to kind of show this sideways. So if you're here, you're kind of going into this stretch position if you don't have the couch. Otherwise, we're just doing the same exact thing, taking that knee, putting it into the couch cushion. Now, one of the best ways to watch Netflix, our TV is right above these cameras. All right, we're just trying to spend time here. The other piece of this is it's easy to just kind of overextend through here. Again, that's actually almost encouraged in some practices I've seen in terms of like yoga, Pilates. things like that. I don't personally like that. I want to see the ribs come down, squeeze your tush, get more stretch into here. And again, I love yoga, Pilates. They all have their application, so do it with me. Yeah, you could also do it down there. Thank you for that demo. And so again, you could do this, spend a little time, again, while you're watching stuff. Don't watch the news. News is silly. If you haven't seen, John Krasinski did just some good news, SGN, something like that. So he's doing some just good news, focus. You know, there are positive things out in the world right now. It's easy to get overwhelmed with all the negative stuff going on. So stretch here, and then let's switch sides. Okay, so again, while you're watching stuff, in the couch, very easy. Yeah, good. Breathe into it, deep breaths, squeeze the butt, squeeze, feel that stretch through the entire front of the hip. You can be like Lexi, just lay down. She's stretching too. Again, this is the time, guys, to get our bodies healthy. You could do that as well, not taking away from the couch stretch at all. So again, get that, spend time here. We're gonna close it up a little bit, trying to keep it to 15 minutes with a deep squat. Okay, so if you can get wherever you can get, allow your back to run. This is great, inspired by the Ready State, Kelly Starrett, one of the best in the game. 10 minutes, the bottom of the squat here. Jumping out.
Bye.
So you can time this, 10 minutes of stuff to get to, see where you feel it, spend some time, all right? Use your arms. Again, while you're watching TV, put on a 10-minute video, whatever you're doing, you can watch the clock, spend time down here. Again, if you haven't been down at the bottom of the squat in a while, 10 minutes is a lot. So start out wherever you can. Some clients I have start here at 1 minute, some I have start at 5 minutes. Build up a little bit here, get more comfortable. This is really gonna help the knee, ankle, hip, spine open all the way up. And on top of all that, it's gonna take all those little things that we just did for the last 14 or so minutes, and it's gonna reinforce the benefits that we made from that. So take any kind of movement practice that we have, put it into practice here, add it into these good positions, and then on top of that, we're gonna see if after that, you can shake it out, you can now start doing a few squats, and I can almost guarantee your squat movement is gonna be a lot better than where it was before, okay? So, I'm gonna wrap up there. Thank you guys for joining. This will be posted, so anyone who didn't make it live, I guess you're not seeing this now, but share with your friends. This will be available, I think, on the lives for 24 hours, and then on my YouTube channel, it should be available forever, hopefully. Unless the internet goes down. Imagine that world where we don't have the internet. All right, guys, Lexi's saying good night. I'm saying see you later. Stay home, stay safe, keep moving, shoot me questions. Tomorrow we focus on the hip. After the hip, we're gonna move up to the thoracic spine on Thursday, and then Friday, we're gonna do the shoulders, arms, and get a little bit more going there. If you have specific injuries, questions, shoot them over. We can deal with it. Right now, I am working 100% virtually, so seeing clients from all over the world, all the way from professional athletes to pediatrics to pregnant ladies to grandmas to everyone. Trying to keep everyone healthy. So I'm doing my part. Hopefully you're doing your part. Let me know how I can help you. All right, guys, gonna end it here and say have an awesome Tuesday.